and they're off. Let's try to sync these guys up. Alright, so Smurfy going with Toad here. Really on Mario Raceway, you just got to make sure you go through this mushroom clean if you're going to go for it. We're both getting through here, but we'll see. Smurfy, a little bit of a lead though. If you're just gonna play it safe, it's gonna be hard to catch up if the other person makes the mushroom cup every lap. You can definitely see the difference between them now though. Smurfy going for it again, Climate going around. Really hoping that Smurfy just misses that mushroom cut here, and it's just a bit behind, and it's really all from just that. Yes, Smurfy really could just play it safe probably here, but we'll see what he goes for. Yeah, he is gonna play it safe. Gonna make it pretty much impossible for Climate to catch back up. Smurfy's gonna go ahead and take the first track with a 1:15.12. Climate with 1:16. Yeah, it's tough because, you know, a lot of people will mess up those mushroom cuts. It's pretty risky, and you know, if you miss one of those, that's it's pretty costly here. So not a bad strategy. Hoping Smurfy would mess up, but Smurfy able to make it clean a couple times, and that's gonna be enough. So we're off to Smurfy's pick now. Smurfy gonna go with Royal Raceway here. These players get ready. They're gonna get going here. So this tournament here has been set up so that the matches are just best of, I guess, 7 on the sets. So first to win 4 tracks will win the set, and then for the match you have to win 3 sets. So these guys are going to go back and forth picking tracks, but they cannot pick the same track in a set, and they can't pick their own tracks that they've picked already every 2 sets. This one is pretty close. Let's see where these guys are. '92 versus 90. This is very close after lap 1. Pretty nice hill jumps there. This one's a tough one because that hill jump can really cost you like a massive amount of time, so as long as you can get that and your driving's consistent enough for the rest, you know, it's definitely going to be close between these guys. This guy's bonking the walls a little bit. Still pretty close, but Smurfy messing up a little bit there. Yeah, now Climate's about a half second ahead. Missing a mini turbo there. Not the best hill cuts from either of them there, but Smurfy probably gained a little bit of ground. Oh, but Smurfy hits the wall in the shroom. That's probably going to lock this one in. Climate playing it pretty safe for the end here. And Climate will take track 2. Very close race here. So we're 1-1 between these guys. Climate gets to pick the next track. See if he continues the raceways. We can get all 3 of those out of the way. That actually wouldn't be too surprising of a pick from him. Smurfy definitely doesn't like Luigi Raceway. And he does pick Luigi Raceway. You may or may not be listening to me. Whoops. Alright, these guys are about ready to get going here. We're gonna get all these Luigi Raceways out of the way. Or all the raceways, not the Luigi Raceways. As if there's multiple of them. Trying to do about 4 things at once here. Okay. Alright. See how these guys play it. Typically people just go for the 1-2-0 shroom strat. That's how many shrooms you're using on each lap. But sometimes people, they make a mistake. They might try to mix it up so that it's a little bit harder to tell what their pace is. Both these guys still looking really close. New Climate with a pretty bad tunnel exit there. (34 to 59). So yeah, that's gonna put Climate a little bit behind now. So both exit the tunnel here. See if they fire both shrooms. Looks like they will. Climate actually will be mixing it up. Definitely listening to the pro strats coming from the genius commentator here. He's gonna go 1-1-1. The thing with this is that now it's a little bit harder for Smurfy to tell how far ahead he is, so he has to keep playing pretty aggressive. And Climate's kind of hoping that maybe Smurfy will have a better chance of making a mistake in that case. So. But looks like Smurfy's probably going to be taking this one. 139.61 to 140.19. Smurfy up 2-1 on the set. Well, now there's no raceway tracks left, so really what do you pick? I mean, you got to do your shortcut pick, I guess, on one of those tracks. It's really the only option here. As far as I'm concerned, there's only 3 tracks in the game. Smurfy thinking about it. It's gonna go with Frapp Snowland. Could see some bomb hits here. Gets a little dangerous. And these guys are gonna get going here. This has been a pretty popular pick this tournament, actually. I think it's just kind of one of those tracks where it's got a little bit of risk. Some pretty bad things can happen. If you feel confident that you're not gonna be the guy that messes up. You know, it's a pretty solid pick. I'll be interested to see what happens here. Definitely get a bit dangerous on this mushroom. And Climate getting stuck in the snow on the shroom. So that's about all it takes on this one. Smurfy with a big enough lead that doesn't have to do too much for the rest here. But we'll see if he goes for the regular shroom again. Pretty safe regular shroom. That'll work. Climate goes between the snowmen. Not bad. Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot that Climate can do to catch up on this one, unfortunately, unless Smurfy does something ridiculous here. I'll go for the shroom in a pretty safe way, I guess. If you want to call whatever that was safe. Climate going between the snowmen again. And Smurf's gonna take this one easy. Alright, it's 3-1 on the set. It's Climate's pick. Or is it? No. Whose pick is it? Yeah, it's Climate's pick. They know what's going on. I sure don't. He's gonna go with Choco. Climate in love with the Choco, as they say. Let's see what he can do here. Waiting for these players to ready up. Okay. Yeah, this is a non-shortcut. no weather tankos going down here. But, you know, maybe someone snags a wall, goes flying off the side. You never know. Let's get these guys synced up. Both not using the shroom right off the start there. It's a somewhat standard shroom spot to do it around that second turn on lap 1, but in these one tries people have been typically shrooming at the end part of lap 1. It's just a lot safer. Saves about the same amount. Climate gonna go ahead and do that shroom, but Smurfy not. So we'll see what he does. Could be saving it for the next lap. To potentially do it in the same spot. But he's gonna go ahead and use it right there for the 0-2-1 strat. So both these guys have used the same shrooms now, so they should be comparable. Smurfy's got a pretty decent lead now. Climate bonking the wall a little bit. Ooh, Smurfy getting slowed down though. I'm just a little bit behind going into lap 3. Smurfy getting a little wobbly going through the tunnel there. Makes it around the turn clean enough, but Climate actually almost seems to be making some ground here, but it's probably not going to be enough. But he gets good hills. Close, but not quite. 0.11 behind. Climate's gonna Gonna just barely lose that one. And Smurfy here will be taking the set. So that's 4-1. On to the next set. It's going to be Climate's pick as he lost the first set. So we'll see where he goes. He can't pick any of the same tracks that he has already picked in this first set. But he could jump to one of the tracks that Smurfy picked. Potentially. We'll see. Gonna go with Toad's Turnpike. Start off the next set. Lots of cars, lots of danger. I don't know that we'll see any car hits here, but never know. Okay. And they're off. Alright, so with this one, the shrooms can be used just about anywhere, so we might see some variation in shroom strats here. Never know. It's kind of hard to say if so. It might be some kind of strategy, I suppose, to try to get desynced from the other player if you feel like you're behind. So might use their shroom in a unusual place, but most of these turns are about the same, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. Climate a little bit ahead, 0.13 after the first lap actually. See if he uses his shroom here, and he does. Gets through the bus. Smurfy gonna hold on to his though. Ooh, Climate with a pretty wide, messed up mini turbo there. And Climate already uses his shroom. Smurfy using his in the same place. Interesting spot. But Smurfy still has 2 shrooms. So, and now 1. And that was pretty close lap there. Especially considering Smurfy still has a shroom. I would say Smurfy has a bit of an advantage here. But it's going to be close. Still holding on this shroom. Might try to use it at the very end. Some pro strats. See if they can make it clean through the cars here. Smurfy using the shroom. Oh man! Very close, but Climate's going to take it by 0.1. Great race. Did Smurfy almost dropping an NTSC PR maybe? Alright, good first pick from Climate. See where Smurfy takes us next. We're gonna go to Koopa Troopa Beach. See how this one goes. The ramp gets pretty sketchy in these one tries. Pretty basic thing for some of the better players. It's a little bit more scary when it counts a lot more. You've got one chance only. So make that jump, as they say. Yeah, the classic slam into the tree. It's been seen quite a bit as well. Pretty close start here. Smurfy taking the inside line. Both safe tunnel jumps. No mini turbo into the tunnel. These guys are very in sync. Very close. 0.02 difference. Still pretty close, but Smurfy just a little bit ahead, taking a little bit more aggressive line towards the finish going into lap 3. Could maybe go for the tunnel mini turbo to try to catch up, and he is, but he misses the jump. He had to do it. It was the right play to go for it. It doesn't work out. Smurfy's gonna take this track. And he spins out into the finish. The 130. Alright, we're 1-1 here. It is Climate's pick. We gotta do a lot of thinking here towards the end of the second sets. Running out of track picks. He's gonna go with Moo Moo Farm. It's what the people want. It's not what Smurfy wants. I'm ready for some mole hits. I'm ready for at least 20 mole hits. But probably not. Probably not gonna happen. With Moo Farm, it actually really has more of a one-try strategy, where a lot of tracks you're playing pretty similar to how you would play it in time trials. Moo Farm, you really got to play it way more safe. Try to completely avoid the moles. And Smurfy already gets hit by one, Climate making it through. And Smurfy slamming into the pole. That's gonna put him pretty far behind. Won't take too much for Climate at this point. But he goes over a couple molehills there. Cutting it close. Smurfy got going for it because he has to. He somehow makes it. Still probably won't be enough. Climate trying to get through here. Makes it around clean. It's gonna do it. Smurfy going through the moles, getting hit. Strong pick for Climate. Gets him the big win. Alright, these guys are getting ready. Smurfy gonna take us back to Mario Raceway. Was Climate the one that picked Mario Raceway before? I guess, yeah, he was. So the guys are getting ready. Alright, here they go. First rematch on a track here in this matchup. We'll see if Climate plays it safe this time. Climate doing 3 mini turbos. Gets through. They're both barely making it. Some swag strats here. Not the best to jump up the grass from Climate. He's going to be just a little bit behind, 0.13 back. Ooh, a bad line into the next turn though. It's going to put him further back. Smurfy makes the cut, so does Climate. Yeah, Smurfy's got about a half a second lead here now. Going into the third lap. But he misses the mushroom cut, giving Client the opening to take this one. And it looks like he will. Interesting, when each of these guys picked this track, the opponent ended up winning it. So, not the greatest pick, maybe. I don't know. Climate goes up 3-1 on this. So now it's Climate's pick to try to take the set. Maybe thinking about the Joker pick? Maybe? But maybe he feels like he's got this one. Save the Joker pick for if it goes 3-3. And it looks like he's going to Rainbow Road. Everyone's favorite track to watch. Really, really exciting 5 minutes. And here we go. Both getting a decent line down the hill here. Trying to stick to that hill saves you quite a bit of time instead of just bombing off the edge. See if these guys have those chomps figured out. Climate, bumping some walls, making it a little bit closer here. Unfortunately, no bananas to try to feed DK. It's probably gonna hurt their chances of getting a good time, but that's how it is in time trials, unfortunately. Both shrooming up the hill, standard. Still very close here. Alright, the stretch, gotta watch out for the chomp. Climate, a little bit ahead after lap 1. At about a 0.4 lead. Both just driving straight to avoid the chomp. Guess that's one way to do it. Whoa, Climate going way outside to avoid that one. Bonking that same wall as he did on lap 1. Making this a little bit closer now. Climate definitely still has a little bit of a lead though. And there's some chomps at the around the next turn, so we'll see if these guys can avoid them. Climate going wide, Smurfy going inside, barely avoiding it. Avoiding the chomp. Climate already losing his ghost, which is pretty incredible. Yeah, Climate's got about a half-second lead here still, so it's looking pretty good, but definitely can't just cruise. Yeah, these ghosts basically can only hold a certain number of inputs. It stores the input that you currently have and how many frames you've held that input. So if you're changing your input like every single frame, you'll lose your ghost a lot faster. The reason is because Climate often doesn't go to neutral when he's doing his mini turbos. He kind of ends up being like up and down on the analog stick a lot, so he ends up losing his ghosts a lot quicker. Still pretty close coming up to the final stretch here. But Climate looks to be in the lead. And Climate gonna take that. Smurfy maybe getting an NTSC PR? That's gonna win the set for Climate there. All right, so sets are tied up now, 1-1. We're gonna go to the next set. Smurfy gets to pick first this time. And it looks like he's gonna go take us back to Frap Snowland. Since it's been 2 sets now, the track's completely reset. Anyone can pick whatever they want again. So, here we go. I like this pick. I enjoy the Frap Snowland picks. It's a fun track. Climb into getting some snow there. Still pretty close though. See how these shrooms go. Oh, climb it. Getting stuck a bit. Still makes it through though. Oh no! Smurfy dropping through the bridge. I'd mentioned in one of his previous rounds that he had almost fallen. He was probably about a pixel from falling into the bridge because he tends to jump right when he goes over that crack there, which can cause that to happen. So between the bridge he goes. That's gonna hurt. Climate, gonna be able to play it pretty safe here. Take this one. Goes way left to avoid the snowman. Smurfy tries to go inside, because why not? It's the snowman. Climate will take the first track of this set, 142. Smurfy gonna back up into the finish. Classic. Has a little bit more swag when you actually win the race, but you know, it's something. So now it's Climate's pick. See if he takes us back anywhere. I might consider looking at how the previous tracks went. I won't make any suggestions. But, we'll see if we get something new, or looks like he's gonna go with Calamari Desert. All right, something fresh here. It's a fun one. Alright. Now, the strategy here can get a little bit weird for the one tries because you gotta make sure you definitely are avoiding the train. So, these guys, potentially it's even their PR strategy though, to maybe just go 1-0-2 on the mushrooms, but we'll see what they go for. Both doing some hill hops. Something. I'd say it's pretty unlikely that these guys are going to be hitting any trains The one in question is the first train on lap 3, though. You gotta swing around. Oh wow, this is very close. 0.04 difference. But Climate playing it a little bit more aggressive. Oh wow, they both are shrooming here. Okay. So because they aren't going, you know, completely insane pace here, they're able to do 1-1-1, which is pretty nice for this track. Should be able to make it behind the train still. Smurfy driving around again. Finally getting behind that train. Definitely with a bit of a lead here from doing the hill hops on laps 2 and 3. That hill hop is going to do it for you. Yeah, Climate will get that one by about a half second. Alright, so we're going to be moving on to the next track, and Smurfy is going to be going with Banshee Boardwalk. Very spooky pick. See if we get anyone going into the water here. Climate actually missing the first MT there. This one, the shroom can be a bit tricky when you're landing right there. You might bounce a bit. Gotta watch out for slamming into the fence. Climate going way wide. Bat house there gets a little bit tricky. Climate throwing in some random extra mini turbo for some reason. Missing that one. And wow, they get the exact same first lap. Oh man, but Climate messing up the turn there. Smurfy definitely pulling ahead. Climate messing up the shroom. It's going to put him quite a ways back. Yeah, now Climate about 3/4 of a second back. So Smurfy can make it clean with the shroom. Clean enough. Smurfy makes it through this bat house pretty clean. Probably gonna be safe here. It'd be too hard to catch up at this point. And Smurfy's gonna take that one for 146.54. Crazy identical first lap, and the third laps were extremely close too. So it's Climate's pick now. See where he takes us. Sherbetland. Off to visit the penguins. Okay. Alright, let's see if these guys are going to play aggressively. Pretty somewhat safe crack jumps, I guess. Not going too crazy. About what you want. Can't play it too safe. Oh no, but Smurfy gonna hit the penguin. It's gonna give Climate a pretty big lead. If he can stay off or out of the water. But he hits a penguin and goes into the water. Smurfy right back in it and way ahead now. Going into the water here is the most punishing in the game pretty much, but Smurfy then goes into the water too, but he's just paused when he DNF'd when he wouldn't have had a chance. I don't know why. It would have been so close. Alright, well, I don't know what that was, but Climate just has to cruise around now and finish the race to take his free win, I guess. It would have been a great race. I think it was maybe an accidental pause, and then no pauses allowed, so just quit out. Climate could give us the largest swag ending ever here, maybe. Maximum angle. Oh, here we go. Alright. Well, that was something. Climate gonna go up 3-1 now. And it's back to Smurfy's pick. Smurfy probably thinking, do I want to pick Moo Moo Farm shortcut? Do I want to reveal the shortcut right now? Is this the time? Possibly threw his controller out the window and has gone to retrieve it. Thinking about what to pick. Strategizing. Doesn't want to lose this set. He's gonna go with Royal Raceway. One that Climate actually won by a little bit in the first set. This was pretty close last time, so Both these guys. The decent enough hill hops. Climate maybe a little bit better on that one. Got a little bit of a lead. Getting very close on the shrooms. Climate one of those weird left-facing drift people on the straightaway here. Climate a little bit ahead now, about 0.1 ahead after lap 1. Still very close, but Smurfy thinking about doing the bowl cut. Been watching a few too many Abney streams maybe. It's gonna cost him. Oh, but Climate hits the wall on the shroom, and these guys are pretty close again now. Climate just a little bit ahead. And Climate kind of going up the hill there. Oh no, Climate goes down in the grass. He's gonna have to shroom. Smurfy way ahead now. Smurfy with the bad hill cut jump though. Smurfy does have that shroom though, so Smurfy definitely has the advantage on this right now. As long as he can do a clean enough shroom. Yeah, that's probably gonna do it for Smurfy here. He's gonna take this win. Very likely. Pretty hard to mess up at this point, but you know. We'll see. Climate with the bounce. And Smurfy will take it. So it's 2-3 on the set here. And it's back to Climate's pick. Does he want to go with the shortcut? Maybe. Maybe not. But if he wants to get one in this set, now's the time. Lots of options though, so we'll see. Can go with Yoshi Valley. This is an exciting one usually. Lots of spinies that you can hit. Gotta make the hairpin jump. Not run into the giant egg. So if Smurfy can pull out the win here, it will be Smurfy's pick for the next track. But this could be a good one. Both making it through, climbing a little bit ahead. And stuck a little bit on the fence. Climate now 0.4 ahead. Going into lap 2. Smurfy going down. Hits the spiny and he's off the track. Yeah. pretty easy now for Climate to take this win. So he's aware. Yeah, Climate gonna take the right path, play it safe. Smurfy gonna take another trip to the valley here, down in the canyon. And Climate gonna take the set. And Smurfy just, he's out. Doesn't want any of that. Alright, so that's the set. Climate's up 2-1. And it will be Smurfy's pick. Koopa Troopa Beach. And we're off here. So see if these guys can make it a clean race here. Last time it was really close, and then Climate had to go for the tunnel mini turbo and missed. Climate kind of bumping around there, already fall back, so you may see a repeat of the tunnel empty attempt. He's going for it. Makes it, but doesn't hit the mini turbo. These guys are still pretty close now, though. Yep, it's just a .01 difference. Smurfy going over the ramp. Whoa, Climate barely making it through. Climate does have a decent enough lead here. Smurfy looking pretty sketchy around the turn there. Climate gonna play it safe. Smurfy missing the tunnel. The tables have been turned. And Climate's gonna take that one. Nice backup from Smurfy. Nice sub. Pressure is on. Climate now up in the set. And try to expand that lead. See what he picks. And here's the Joker pick. It will be DK Jungle Parkway shortcut. So Climate opting to use his one shortcut pick here on that DK 3-lap. This should be good. Climate, I would say, probably has more experience with this one, playing a lot of skips runs. Smurfy definitely knows how to do the shortcut though, so this could be a close one. We'll see if they just go flying into the water or what. Both shrooming or doing the start boost back. Lining it up. Smurfy makes it clean into the cave. Climate does as well, but he's now a bit behind. Smurfy looking pretty good here. Smurfy having to adjust. Clutch adjustment. Climate makes it as well, but he's pretty far behind now. He's gonna have to set up quick. Smurfy missing. Climate hits it. And that's gonna be enough. Climate is gonna take this one. 44-82. Nice NTSC times. I didn't even catch what Smurfy's time was. 50 something. Alright, it is now back to Smurfy's pick. Down 2 sets. Down 2 tracks. Gonna have to pick someone good here. We're gonna be going back to Chaco. No Joker pick from Smurfy. Smurfy hitting the wall off the start boost there. This one was pretty close last time and came down to the ending. Climate gonna go ahead and use the shroom. Smurfy doing the same strat as last time, it looks like. Clean hills for Climate, not for Smurfy. It looks like Climate does have a little bit of a lead here. Not the best hills. Climate wobbling a little bit in the tunnel there. Gonna be hard for Smurfy to catch up here. Need some really nice driving. Climate would have to get bad hills, maybe mess up a few drifts. And on to the final stretch. Climate gonna take that one. Not the closest Chaco, surprisingly. Smurfy hitting a few too many walls. So this is it. Potentially, it is Climate's pick on the potential match point. See where we go. And we're jumping right to Luigi Raceway. Smart pick here from Climate. But Smurfy, I believe, did win this one the last time it was picked, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. Hanging around the turn. Smurfy maybe just slightly ahead. And Climate going into the grass a bit early. And Smurfy now up by half a second after lap 1. See if Climate goes for 1-1-1 here again. He will be. Really nice mystery boost up the wall there. Smurfy definitely looking pretty good here. Climate missing an MT. Be hard to catch up. Smurfy definitely has the lead here. There's the shroom from Climate. It's just not going to be enough. Smurfy will be taking this one. Alright, so Smurfy lives for another track here. It will be Smurfy's pick. Has his chance to use that shortcut pick. It's hard to say what to pick at this point. I mean, I don't know if there's really a good shortcut pick, but yeah, it's a pretty tough decision. These guys have been so close on a lot of these tracks. And he's gonna go with Royal Raceway shortcut. Alright. We saw the preview during the non-shortcut Royal Raceway. Now it's time to really do some Royal Raceway shortcuts though. Okay. Alright, let's see how these guys are going to play the shortcut. If they're feeling confident, they might do no mushroom. If they want to play it safe, they might just launch over the river using the mushroom. And we'll see a bit of both. Smurfy, no shroom. Climate will use the shroom, which puts him a little bit ahead, but he's out of shroom. So pretty close right now. Smurfy got a really bad bounce on that first shortcut, which also lost him like half a second, so we'll see. Smurfy able to shroom here now. It's about a half second behind, really mostly from the bounce. go for the second shortcut. Climate shrooming again. Smurfy making it with another, unfortunately, bad bounce. The best part about this right now is that someone is going to be having to go for the finish line warp. Smurfy's just, he's too far back now. Climate, gonna shroom into it again, makes it. Climate, or Smurfy rather, makes it as well. He's too far back. He doesn't go for it. Not gonna be able to catch up though. Climate too far ahead. That's probably gonna be the end of it. Climate heading into the finish. And that does it, folks. That is all. Climate wins the match 3-1. Great match though. Really close races. We haven't had a whole lot of these that have gone that haven't gone 3-0, so it's been a good one to watch. So congrats to Climate winning this one. Smurfy's gonna have to work on those NTSC times. He's now been a proven pal cheater, unfortunately. So that's all we've got for today, you guys. The next match, I believe, will be me and Kyle, which won't be streamed on Speed Gaming, but you'll have to keep an eye out. We might have that on our channels. That's the last match for the week 2 matchups, actually. So good stuff from everyone. Definitely a fun one to watch. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you in the next one.